Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, October 26, 2024. Today's harmonious aspect involving Mars and Uranus supports you in a wide range of enterprising activities. You're in particularly great shape for creative learning, personal interests, romantic expression, and satisfying entertainment. You can take a hobby, project, game, or even a relationship to a new level. You may be itching to take action. Rewards come from activities that engage your heart or inspire you. In fact, it seems that the more inspired you feel, the better the results. Your powers of communication today heighten your magnetism, especially as you're willing to move on and forward. The moon's move into your work and health sector reinforces a need to be busy and productive, but also helps you take care of business. Don't be bashful today. You can be a timid zodiac sign during many moments, but today's cosmic stars are firing you up to be totally free and flippant when it comes to sexual vibes. Regardless of whether you are single or committed, today is a 5-star day for outrageous sexual exploration. Let the moans coo and scream out from you as you set aside hours for orgasms. If in a relationship, clear why. Our schedule to get wet, deep, and wild. If single, find a sexy hookup by prowling an app or hit up someone you know to come over and make your eyes roll back in your head. An unexpected download could inspire a new wave of creativity. Open yourself to new ideas, conversations, and places when Mars in Cancer sextiles Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You might be stuck in a creative rut with work right now. The remedy to this blockage is getting out of your usual routine. Take your work to a different coffee shop. Go on a walk between assignments. Please speak with a different coworker to get their 2 cents. Put yourself in a position to either learn or experience something new. Doing so will help you feel inspired once again. Another day, another planetary energy, and you're full of big ideas. There is so much potential in a fresh canvas. What you decide to create will undoubtedly bring you satisfaction. However, you need to put your ideas into action. The celestial atmosphere gives you the positive inner support you need, but it's up to you to actually motivate your body to take the required steps toward actualizing your dreams. Exercise should be at the top of your to-do list this month. The vibrations are going to be a little bit difficult and even negative in the days coming up, but some blue skies will progressively come your way. Indeed, this period is under the best auspices, and you can now expect to have a happier future both in your personal and professional life. This is the hour to start things up again, and you can't miss if you try to make your projects more concrete. Even before the moon returns to your work sector today, there is a coming together of Venus on the career and the North Node on the income front that is the start of something that will continue to unfold. With the moon returning for its last visit to your work sector before Mars returns, this is not only a small taste of things to come across the income, work, and career fronts, but ahead of what will be a busy end to the year. Until then, the moon begins the day working with the sun and a host of planets including Mars, to power up the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. It is just as the sun is settling into his first full day in an adventurous part of your chart that the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to your romantic sector. After forming a friendly aspect to Mercury in an adventurous part of your chart yesterday, the moon's last alignment with Mars before the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos leaves your romantic sector will leave a strong mix of romance, passion, and adventure in its wake. Our eyes in the sky. Think of this moment as an invitation to let go of the ordinary and try something that stirs excitement. It doesn't have to be a huge, life-changing move. Sometimes it's those small, thoughtful changes that can make all the difference. Have you ever followed a little nudge to do something you wouldn't normally consider, only to later realize that it opened up new doors or led to some incredible results? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. It might mean taking a different approach to a project, rethinking how you communicate with someone, or even simply organizing your day in a new way. If you felt a little stuck lately or like things have been in a holding pattern, this energy might be exactly the shift you need to break out of that rut. You might find yourself doing something today that surprises even you. This alignment between Mars and Uranus isn't just about sparking new ideas, it's also an invitation to let your creativity flow freely. Whether it's a work-related project, a personal endeavor, or even just your usual to-do list, experiment with letting things flow in an unplanned, organic way. Have you ever felt that moment when, after tea, reading so hard to figure it all out, suddenly everything just clicks because you approached it with a fresh perspective? That's the type of insight Uranus often brings, so be open to taking those leaps, and let yourself be amazed by where they take you. But today's cosmic energy doesn't stop at new ideas and actions. On a deeper emotional level, you might notice some past feelings or memories surfacing out of nowhere. It could be an unresolved situation, a person from your past, or even a random memory that stirs up emotions you thought you'd put behind you. Have you ever found yourself feeling triggered by something that brought up old emotions or unresolved issues? Today's energy is amplifying that experience, giving you a powerful chance to see things differently. Instead of letting these resurfacing feelings overwhelm you, use this moment as an opportunity for growth. Think of it as your own personal reset button, a chance to rise above old emotional patterns and approach things with fresh insight. Maybe you can respond differently this time or see something from a new, more empowered perspective. Yes, it might feel challenging, but remember that you're not the same person you were in the past. You've grown, you've gained strength, and you have the ability to handle things in a way that supports who you are today. Reflect for a moment. Can you remember a time when you stood your ground during a sensitive conversation? Perhaps it wasn't easy, but you stayed true to yourself, communicating clearly and with confidence, even if the discussion was difficult. How did you feel afterward? There's something incredibly satisfying about expressing yourself honestly, and today, that same energy is available to you. The stars are aligning to help you approach conversations, especially those emotionally charged ones, with clarity and confidence. And remember, finding common ground doesn't always happen instantly. Sometimes compromise takes time, patience, and a lot of mutual understanding. You might not walk away with a perfect agreement right away, and that's okay. It's all part of the journey, not just the destination. So trust in the process, and know that by staying true to yourself and giving the conversation the time it needs, you're making progress, even if it feels a bit drawn out. It's not just about the end result, it's about how you handle each step along the way with integrity and honesty. So, as you move through the day, I encourage you to embrace both the adventurous spirit and the emotional insights that today's cosmic energy brings. Take that inspired step towards something new, even if it's just a small shift, and if emotions or memories from the past arise, welcome them as part of your healing journey. There is so much potential for growth today, whether it's in your creative pursuits, your relationships, or your own journey of self-awareness and healing. The universe is supporting you on this path, reminding you that you've got everything you need within you to embrace change, express yourself, and evolve. You've got this.